There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV.
Yes, now bless now people, let's call it a day. I just listened to Title Fight's debut LP Shed. We listened to it together. It's on this channel. It should be uploaded song by song. My reaction. I'd not heard any of this record before. I thought I'd jump into Title Fight because it's just one of them bands which I've seen referring to all the time. I know that they were. I don't know whether they're still present. I don't think they are, but they were at top of their game, right? As far as the whole emo pop punk, pop punk in quotations thing sort of went. Our equivalent was probably Basement, which supposedly took more of a grungier turn. Let me tell you, this isn't my music, and let me tell you, in my opinion, and after listening to this is youthful music. This one's for the youth. I say this respectfully. As a grown man, I can't listen to this music and feel some sort of way. I don't feel the way I used to feel towards this music. Like if I was a younger self listening to this, and I speak through experience. You know what I mean? Like I did like more melodic hardcore. I did like more, emo-esque, shoutier musics back in the day. And nowadays I can't hear to a bunch of dudes who are younger than me sort of go and, it don't touch me. I said during the listen through, to me, I'm either going to need some good clean singing. I want to hear someone hit some, well, it don't have to be good. I want to hear clean singing, people giving it a go to hit a few melodies and this and that, or I want them to be just so raged on the microphone that it's like almost, if not actually inaudible to hear what the hell they're saying, because it's just such a great display of pent up explosive feeling. This is middle of the line, meets you halfway. It's not for me. Alright, now instrumentally it was good. I like the lead guitars, I like the higher register guitars. I like the way they sort of wrote songs. I think instrumentally speaking, they were pretty cool. They were very fresh sounding, and it didn't get boring, and they did so in such a natural way that you didn't really pick up on it. The vocal was always first and foremost. You'd listen to the vocal, you wouldn't listen so much to the instrumental, because they were being excessively egocentric where they had to be virtuosos and write the best riffs and this and that. They just put together some half decent tunes. It was good. I like the fast tempo Title Fight. I like the punk rock element. I think that was good. My favourite one was probably, I can't even tell you at this point, I forgot. You Can't Say Kingston Doesn't Love You, I think it was. Maybe that was my favourite. Society was good as well. If I'm going to rate this record, I'm gonna hate on you lot. I give it 4 out of 10. I give it 4 out of 10. If I was younger, I might give it 6 out of 10. But I'm not. I can't relate to this music. I don't want to relate to this music. I got too many bills to pay. I've got financial burden playing the weight of the world upon my shoulders. I don't have time to stop and care about some pseudo-emotional music, And I say pseudo-emotional purely as I don't hear what the guy's saying. There's not been one sentence in this entire record I've heard and thought, oh yeah, that correlates to me. First and foremost, because I can't hear what he's saying. Secondly, because I don't want no metaphorical value within it. I like things to be direct. Not a metaphorical sort of dude person. I don't want to make sense out of things. I just want to hear it and think, all right, cool, that's what you got to say. So, that's my opinion. That being said, I do love you lot. And if you do want me to check out more Title Fight, if you think that they'll sell themselves to me later on, which I'm sure they will do, because as the albums move onwards, they'll get older. I'll take them a bit more serious in relation to who I am at this point in my life. And we'll talk about that. Generally, it's not necessarily my taste. I accept it being good music. It is good. It's well produced. It's well put together. It doesn't outstay its welcome. 12 tracks is right. It's the right amount of material, considering the length of the songs. I personally preferred Modern Baseball a little bit, although they're not necessarily the same style of music, but within the same space. I did prefer my listen through to Modern Baseball if we were going to talk about short, emotionally driven, soft head tracks. And I just want to keep it respectful because even though I gave it a 4 out of 10, I do admire the craft, and I do admire the community, and I do admire the alternate rock approach to things. I think it's genuine music. And I don't want it to come across as like, I know I crack jokes about hating and stuff, but honestly, I do admire that it is valuable. It's valuable music. I'll leave it at that, alright? So I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, people. One love.